You never know how fortunate you are until you've been removed from your area of comfort and placed in an area so close to home, yet so far apart in lifestyles. Henderson Settlement, a campsite set up in the small town of Frakes, Kentucky, is where me and a group of people from my church stayed for 1 week. Henderson Settlement has several living facilities and dorms, in addition to a dining hall, community center, gymnasium, and a park. I think the worst part of the trip for me was the constant driving back and forth from the campsite to the work site. It got very boring and very time consuming. But the best part about the trip was being able to help people less fortunate than me and help install new windows for their house. I guess the adventure started here. Okay, well this is day 1 of Mission Trip Adventures. I am in Kentucky, Henderson Settlement, Kentucky, and we're getting ready to go to put some new windows on a house. So that's our big project for the week. But I'm looking over here at this scenery, and it looks pretty amazing. The first thing we noticed when we arrived at the work site was that the vinyl siding had been put on the house before the new windows were put on. In that case, we had to remove the siding around the old windows so that we could remove the old windows and install the new ones. After we removed the old windows, it was time to screw in the new boards around the frame. Thank God for power tools. Those windows were heavy mamma jammas, and we had our work cut out for us after all. Well, it's day 2 of Mission Trip Adventures. We kind of got a little system going with the house that we're working on. It's not as bad as I thought. We got 5 windows done out of 8 yesterday, and today we're going to work on those other three windows. And then after that, we had to work on the like the trimming on the inside of the house. We got to put some boards up and get all that squared away. So okay. The next day was spent removing more vinyl siding around the old windows and installing 2 more new ones. We had a small setback on this day because we had to wait for new vinyl siding to be delivered to the work site. The nearest place that had this house's type of vinyl siding was about an hour away, so we had to wait and wait and wait some more. Well, it's day 3 of Mission Trip Adventures, and yesterday we got all the windows in except for one. That's the one with the air conditioner. Right now we're gonna repair the vinyl siding that we had to tear off around the windows, and that's what we're gonna do today. And then we're gonna do some trimming on the inside of the house around the windows because we had to tear that off too. So we're gonna replace that, and I have no idea what we're gonna do after that. Wednesday rolled around, and we spent most of that day with replacing the vinyl siding that we had ripped away from the old windows and painting the trim boards that will go around the new windows on the inside of the house. It seemed like replacing the vinyl siding would never end. Well, it's Mission Trip Adventures Day 4, and we're almost done, but at the same time not really, but we've got 7 out of 8 of the windows done, and we've got most of the vinyl siding replaced except on 2 of the windows. We needed to finish putting the vinyl siding back around those 2 windows, I think like the back and the side. I think for the rest of the day we're going to be putting the trimming around the windows on the inside because we had to take that out, and yesterday we painted the trim, so we're gonna spend the rest of the day doing that. So Thursday popped up and it rained that day. It was the perfect day to spend inside with putting up new trim around the windows and painting it. It was also a good day to install that final window that had the air conditioner in it. The last day, Friday, was spent tying up loose ends and finishing up the project. All the vinyl siding was replaced around the windows, all the trim was put up and painted, and everything went very well. Yeah, I know, it seemed like I was running around the whole time, shooting video and pictures. But I did some work as well, and here's the proof. Well, it's the 5th and final day of Mission Trip Adventures. We finally finished the house. We finished putting all 8 windows in, including the air conditioner. Wow, it has been one cool adventure. I mean, hot and tired, but it's worth it. We helped somebody, and it felt good doing it. Oh, and in case you're wondering who everyone was, let's go down the line. I hope I can go back to Henderson Settlement next year, but I don't want to predict the future. I guess this trip has taught me to take life as it comes at you on more levels than one.